Hello, fellow teachers. I am going to be introducing you to some of my favorite Google add-ons and extensions. I think that these are great to use in the classroom. And so let's jump right in with the first one, which is going to be Insert Learning. If you go to the Chrome Web Store and you type in Insert Learning extension, you should be able to find it. And you'll see this little blue box. Yours would probably say Add Extension. I've already added it, so mine says Remove from Chrome. But once you add that extension, you will see a little icon up here. This is typically where Google houses your extensions. And you'll see this little icon, this little purple box with IL, that's for Insert Learning. So Insert Learning is really neat. You can transform any web page into an interactive lesson. So let's just jump right in and I'll show you how to use Insert Learning and create a lesson. So let's just say for my American history class, we're going to be talking about the civil rights movement. And I really like how the history.com website kind of outlines this movement and then, highlights everything. There's a timeline. So I want to create a lesson here. So what you're going to do, you're going to go to whatever website it is you're wanting to use, and then you will click on the little icon, the IL icon, and you will see it's loading, and you'll see it says loading, and then you'll see this little menu here to the left. So I'm going to go through these really quickly to show you what you can do for these assignments. So the first thing is the highlight feature. If you click on that little pencil looking thing there, and it'll turn yellow, and then you can highlight something. Once you highlight it, let's just say something you want to draw their attention to. You want to make sure they remember this. You can highlight it, and then you can also add a comment to it. And so here, I've already done this one. I highlighted important information to know for your test. Please make sure you remember these dates, that the civil rights movement was between the 1950s and 1960s. You can change the color of the highlight if you want. So that's the highlight feature. You can use that. Another is the insert sticky note, which I have done here. So when you click insert a sticky note, let's just click here. See, it's going to add another little sticky note. You can add anything here. You can paste or type anything here. Maybe you just want to give them some instructions, some directions here. You can type those out. Maybe you want to insert some pictures or video, which is what I have here. Very, very simple. If you want to insert a YouTube video that maybe corresponds with the particular topic of that paragraph or that web page, you can very quickly go to YouTube, find a video. So this is the civil rights movement. So let's just look up the Greensboro sit-ins. Okay. So here's a video here. It's just a short little 6-minute video. Maybe I think this is really good and I want them to watch this when they get to that particular part. So up here at the top, you can copy that link. You can go back to the page and let's erase directions since I'm going to show you something different here. And then you can paste that link here. And there you go. There's the video right there. So really quick, very simple, very user-friendly. Now let's look at the next tab here, which is Insert a Question. You click that, highlight the area that the question is going to come from. And let's just say we ask them, what is Reconstruction? Okay, create. So Reconstruction, they can type their answer here. And then you as the teacher, this is what your page will look like. You can see this that says, this link that says view all responses. You can click on that and then you will see all of the students' responses here. Another really cool thing about the question feature, let's insert another question here. Okay. Click here to select a stem. So these are really neat. Summarize the above text, identify the main idea, list at least 2 supporting details of this paragraph. These are previous independently created question stems that you can add. So let's say you want them to identify the main idea of the text, or you want them to summarize what it said. You can click that stem and create, and now they will summarize the above text. You can type here to turn this into a multiple choice question if you choose to do that. A, whatever the answer is, B, and every time you do that, you see that it creates an answer choice, and you can select which one is the correct answer if you choose to do that. So as you can see, there really are so many different things that you can do using insert learning. Another really cool tool is the discussion feature. So you can click that, insert discussion, and the students will be able to post their responses. So I inserted one here. Why do you think the Army was desegregated after World War II and not before? And you can see all of their posts. All right, so those are the basic features. This icon here is just more options with the 3 little dots. This button here is help and support. This is really neat. You can search for articles. So maybe you want to learn how to create your first lesson, or you want some quick lesson ideas and templates. You can go here for that. Okay, well, how do my students access it? That can be the difficult part, right? Not with insert learning. It's very easy. So you click the little insert learning icon here where it says assign. You will create classes. And to do that, I already have 2 here. But to do that, you will click create a new class. It will bring you to this dashboard. And you will name your class. So American History 2. Okay? Create. You can add students to this class, and here you can give them a code to access the class if you want them to do it that way. But honestly, the easiest thing that I have found is just to get the link. So copy the link, and then you can post that wherever. Also, you can send it straight to Google Classroom. You can share it directly to Google Classroom. Super convenient because I know a lot of people are using that. But let's say you're using Haiku, add content block, click web link, and then you will paste that link here, civil rights lesson, and save. And then the assignment is here. So then the kids can click on that on Haiku or whatever learning management system you have, and you'll see that it's going to load, and everything that you added is going to be there for them to answer, watch, discuss. All the highlights and everything are going to be there. So that is insert learning. That's just a really quick run through of how insert learning works. I hope that you find this tool, this extension, useful for your classroom, and that your students will find it engaging.